Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack, and today my favorite kind of videos. Today we will be unboxing my new KafaTek Monolith conical burr grinder. That's the new MC5. It's bloody heavy. So that's the new version with the Shurikone burrs. Not easy to order from them. First, you have to send the email, kind of put yourself on the waiting list to be allowed to order the grinders. And then they graciously send you an email at some point, twice a year usually, that there will be a chance to buy the grinder. And then they give you a time, you have to wait with your credit card, with everything ready there. They open the window, you have maybe 2 minutes to make an order. After that 2 minutes, that's it. Your window is closed and you have to wait another 6 months. I obviously missed my window in the first quarter of 2022. But what I did, I emailed Dennis, founder, the owner of KafaTek. I asked him, maybe there would be a chance to put me on the list. I was a very famous YouTuber by then. I had 130 subscribers. So he graciously said, yes, he will put me on the like a waiting list for the December delivery. I always wanted to have a high-end, like an end game grinder, but I went for the cheapest one that they had in offer. There were options to add some wooden top, some colors, to cover the burrs with titanium. I went for the cheapest ones. And you know what? Every now and then, they actually make upgrades, they make improvements to the line of grinders. And because you have to wait 6 months, you never really know what you're going to get. And I end up with the first series of the new Shurikone burrs. I've been talking too much. Let's open it. So you get it in that big box. Here, lots of foam. Each grinder, they assemble it by hand. They produce the burrs. It's a very interesting company. But each grinder is then tested before they send it to you. They tell you basically everything, how they pull a shot. Setting number 6, they put 18 grams of coffee in. They used VST basket. They even tell you which tamper they use. They managed to get 20.1% extraction. So you know what, we will actually do it today. We will try to do it. Maybe not a Cremina, but I do a Londinium, but we will do it today. Not only they gave you the report, but they also gave you a bag of coffee. On the website, they say that they don't supply cables other than for the US users, but looks like they did. So that's the UK power cable. Tiny box with the accessories. Okay, you've got the blower, which feels kind of, well, if it works, that's great, but it feels cheap. It feels cheaper than the blower from a DF64. Here we've got the dosing funnel, and this one actually feels nice. Possibly aluminium. What I don't like, maybe this one is better, but I don't like when the inside of the funnel goes into the portafilter, because it always creates the ring around. But is it magnetic? No, it isn't. This, it's probably the worst looking dosing cup I've ever come across. This looks like the top of the deodorant, like the spray deodorant. It looks like it's made out of the cheapest plastic possible. You know what? You pay so much for the grinder. So much to be given this, and especially this. Here, I believe, will be the RDT bottle. And yes, it is. So This actually, yeah, this feels nice. This is made out of glass. To be honest, I've never really had a need to use RDT. And the last, what's that? Maybe it's a cigar I should smoke before I drink. Could be a cigar. No, 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 no. Ah, this is one and only KafaTek WDT tool. That's something that I normally use. Well, they could put a logo here. It would look nice, like that red KafaTek logo. I want to show you how well protected the grinder is. So nicely protected. So first look of the grinder. I was hoping that it will be a bit smaller if you compare with the three little bodies here. Look of it, I mean, again, I knew more or less what to expect. I thought it will look worse, to be honest. It doesn't look that bad. So there is a logo here. It's not as smooth as my other grinders. We will be comparing it against my other grinders, but it has something. I have to say, it has something. Look from the front. Yeah, it looks like like a rocket launcher. Something you would use, the army would use. You can grind directly into the portafilter, so you can change the height of those forks here, how close you want them to the chute, and you can also change the width. It looks like it came adjust for 58 millimeter portafilter. Here there is that chute, and it's an interesting thing because this one is magnetically attached. It is heavy. That base made out of metal, there is a texture to that. There is a texture, I'm not sure if you can see, to this bit here. This one as well, so kind of a different colors, different textures. On the back you've got the wires. They looks like they connected together with some tape, and they are put here. Electric cable in here. I like the switch on the side. That's exactly where it should be. To change the settings, you will be rotating the ring here. Moves smoothly. You get that triangle, and looks like that's a sticker. The numbers are clearly visible, so they are from 0 till 10. I'm not sure if you have to do multiple rotations for pour overs. There is an anti-popcorning thing here. That's the first glimpse into those Shurikone burrs. Yeah, have a look. I won't be opening it. I guess to open it you have to do those 3 screws with the Allen key, and I haven't seen that the Allen key included in the box. Apart from the dosing cup, everything looks exactly as you would expect from the high-end end game grinder. It will take some time to get used to those square sharp edges. What do you think about the look? Let's test that beast. Let's see if it works first. Otherwise that will be a very dull video. And then how the coffee tastes. If you know that brand, tell me what you think about it. You probably know more. Well, you definitely know more about it than myself. So that's the flavor notes, milk chocolate, caramel and praline. So it should be nice, sweet, satisfying. I want to recreate the recipe they gave me. So 18 grams of coffee in, 45 grams of liquid out. I will be aiming for 43 seconds, and we will see what kind of extraction we can get. More important, the taste, yeah? And we also quickly test the retention, we see how it goes. So, if you're as excited as myself, don't forget, click like, subscribe, and well, let's do it, let's do it! I've been waiting for 6 months or more for that. First, let's just see how it sounds without any coffee in. Extremely quiet. Jumps a little bit when I started. I don't know the power of this engine. I want to use RDT. Very quiet. But the RDT will be necessary. Look at the mess. Look everywhere. 18.1. 1, 2. And I will put a funnel on top. We managed to reduce the mess around 30 seconds. That RDT looks like it's a must. And we've got 18. Okay, there was 18.1. I put the 2 sprays, so that probably weighs something, but we got pretty much the same. Is there anything here? Let's use this. I don't like it. It doesn't go nicely inside. Nah, nothing came. And I actually found the reason for that retention, because I'm not familiar with RDT. The bins, they stuck together. And there was one bin that was stuck at the bottom of the cup. So that could account for that missing 0.1. And you see, there is that ring that I don't like. Nothing that the little bit of WDT won't do, but I like my one. If you want, I put the links in the description. And this one lies on top. So that's the very first. Okay, channeling, connect. Yes. It wasn't perfect extraction, okay? Shot looks great. You won't believe it. I'm showing you honestly, that's my first try. Look at the time of extraction. 42 seconds. 43 seconds, that's what they were expecting. So, setting number 6, spot on. We had lots of issues alongside, but definitely burrs need seasoning. And smells of chocolate, cookies, like a biscuit. Some sweetness. Cheers. Definitely strong. There is a body, but it's not like the body like from the niche that envelops your tongue. You feel that you drink something thick, but the notes are, there is a separation of the notes, although they combine into a nice thing. It's an interesting feeling because there is a body, but you also feel clarity, you also feel sharpness of taste. Bitterness, it's okay. It's I probably would like a little bit less, but channeling possibly contributed to over extracting certain parts of the pack. There is a sweetness, but not too much sweetness. It doesn't taste like conical. It doesn't taste like let's say flat SSP MP burrs either. It doesn't taste like DF83. It's a different. I will need time. I will need more coffees, different coffees, to tell you exactly about the spectrums of flavors. It's very clean in taste. Apart from that bitterness, it's a nice clean taste. Nuts. The sweetness I would prefer a little bit more. I was expecting more sweetness from this coffee. Now, they promised over 20% extraction. Let's check it. 8.2, 18 grams of coffee in, 45 grams of liquid out, and 20.65. Guys, so first of all, if you are still here, click like and subscribe to the channel. I'm so excited and chaotic, more than normally today. I'm so surprised because it hardly ever happens. And you know, coffee, there is a little bit of the magic in the coffee. So even when you put everything as you should, every now and then you get a different results. Very seldom it happens that I follow the recipe and what's written on the card from someone in America, me doing the same test. And we managed to get results pretty much up to the 0.1. To say, is it good or bad, that's one thing, but to notice any differences, you have to put it against something else. So that's what we will be doing. I know this machine might not be on your radar, but maybe you think at some point getting something like that, or maybe you just want to see, am I missing something with my kind of a mid-range machines, or should I? How much of the improvement would be if I got the end game grinder? And that's what I will try to tell you, show you guys with my future videos. We have time, I won't rush through it. I still want to test my DF83, I still have a few other things, and if you're not into grinders, we will also do some pour overs soon. Things that I've noticed immediately. First of all, this is not a grinder, this is not your first grinder. And it is, they don't want it, they don't design it to be your first grinder. Nobody, no sane person would get this as your first, as the first grinder. You have to know what you're doing, and even then there is a time you need to adjust to this grind. It's not an easy, that's what I'm trying to say. When you get a niche, you put it on a table, it's even written on the ring exactly where the espresso zone is. And with very little knowledge, you can pull a shot of espresso. This one, purposely, I showed you all my attempts, because that would be you. Well, maybe you are smarter, definitely cleverer than myself, but that possibly would be you. Guys, let me know what you think about my new setup. Any comments welcome, but for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!